everyone. But me personally, how I ended my weekend was perfect.
What was it?
I went to Burna Boy's show
Wow,
at Wembley.
Sick. How was that?
Let me even tell you, like, I didn't even have no intentions of going. Well, I wanted to go, but I just couldn't get tickets. And then the plug came through on a Sunday morning when I was nursing this hangover. I was like, what do you mean there's a spare ticket? I'm there. I'm fully there. I'm ready. So obviously I'm there now, and you know, it's Ram. It's Ram. Everyone's there. Bearing in mind, Wembley Stadium, which is like 50 yards away from Wembley Arena, they were hosting the NFL. So it was just super busy around Wembley these times. Neptizzle had something going on in Box Park. So if you wanted to catch a little vibe before the concert, you could do that. Cool, great. I got there, let's say half an hour before Burna was due to come on stage. So I'm there now, getting my drinks, but there's a mad queue. I'm thinking, shit, I might even miss the fucking opening, and I hate missing the opening of concerts. Like I hate it because like I love to see how they come out.
Yeah,
I made it just in time. Burna comes out of a gorilla with a bust down, a huge gorilla on stage. He's got a bust down, everything. Like he's got the choker. Even the gorilla's got the choker. Yeah. The gorilla's mouth opens, and Burna comes out. So he's standing on like, he's basically like in the air, overseeing everyone.
that's hard.
And he's like floating in the air.
That's hard.
You know what I mean? African Giant being the first song that he plays, that we played at the start of this episode. And from that moment on, you just knew the kind of vibe that it was. The vibe was so electric. It was absolutely insane. And Burna for me, and like I don't like the comparison, innit? The whole Burna Wizkid comparison, innit? Because I feel like, you know, they're great in their own right. Wizkid is one of the most consistent not even just African artists period, innit? Like for the amount of time that he's been existing, like he's still out here, innit? He's still got hits. Burna just reinforced like that, how much of a great year he's having. And the music is great, but can you perform? And his performance, bro, he blew out the park. Absolutely blew out the park. His vocal was inch perfect. His set list was perfect. The choir, the band, and his energy, like how he commanded the stage was just epic, you know. And the fact that he streamed it as well for everyone else to see that couldn't make it was just, it was the icing on the cake for me, you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people wanted to be there, but they just couldn't get tickets. And he brought Wizkid out. He brought Dave out.
Sick. He
brought Stormzy out, which I must say is my only criticism of the show.
Why?
I don't think the Stormzy effect fitted what that show was about.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
After this been named best at one of OFFTHECUFFPOD.
Like,
are you telling me the truth? We love Storm, but
we love Storm, and this just.
The energy goes from there.
And remember what I was saying like a few weeks ago when I was like, I don't think Stormzy makes music for us, and that kind of just. It kind of confirmed it for me.
I hate, and not to go into my time. I think he does still have music for us. Just that set in there. It
wasn't.
The album's called African Giant. It's all about being proud of being African. And there's also coming out on like an Afrobeat remix and that, and doing the money thing. Yeah.
If you were to do that, then great. And it just showed me that a lot of us are supporters of Stormzy rather than fans per se.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I definitely
We want to see him win rather than us like being overly in love with his music. Like we can appreciate it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I bought GSAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hard copy. So like I enjoyed that. Do you know what I'm saying? But like since then, the Vossi Bop, I feel like he's making music for someone else as opposed to me. And it kind of showed that because when he came out, Burna Boy was like, oh yeah, I'm going to bring out the king. Yeah.
People, and you, who was you thinking when he said that? the king of Nigeria.
I was thinking like, who can he be talking about?
Yeah, he's had the kings on stage already.
So I was like, all right, cool. He brought out Stormzy and everyone went crazy. But then when he performed Vossi Bop, the level just.
Do you think? Okay, could there been a song?
dipped.
Is there a song he could have performed that might have worked in that setting?
I'm trying to think.
Vossi Bop is something that not everyone liked. Do you know what I'm saying?
That shit charted.
It went number one.
What about Crown?
No, bro. After we did up tempo Afrobeat,
Crown ain't for us.
J House one.
With him and Gets.
Yeah.
Return of the Rucksack. Was Return of the Rucksack?
No, Bad Boys.
I think the people there don't necessarily
Know Me From or
Crown.
Shut Up would have done more than Vossi Bop done for that demographic.
Yeah, I think that audience is not his audience.
Yeah, it would
per se.
Yeah,
Like,
that's not the Vossi Bop audience.
yeah.
You had a couple.
What did the
girls.
Vossi Boppers look like? Am I taking you down a dark alley? I'm
Very
sorry.
dark
I'm
alley,
sorry. I'm sorry. You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
I think Vossi Bop is alright. Like it's not for, obviously it's not something that I listen to on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, you won't sit in your room and listen
Yeah,
to
but I
Vossi
feel
Bop.
like I like that point that he said we're definitely supporters of Stormzy. Like,
We're supporters.
I'm definitely whatever he's doing, I'm supporting regardless.
Mm.
Like even like an album of his, it's weird that the songs that I go to on his last album are not grime albums. I go to Velvet, I go to Cigarettes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I might go to like the other singing ones. I don't know, maybe 21 Gun Salute or whatever.
Banger,
those are
21
those are the songs I go to for Stormzy. They're more like musical.
Yeah.
That's the stage I'm at right now.
Even like the one with Huss, as you were saying, like and Gets, like you're not bad, I'm bad, ask Carlos.
Yeah.
Like there's nostalgia in it,
Yeah.
there's melody in it, there's bars in it. Like Gets' verse was a mad thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, all right, cool. This is Stormzy in his bag. This is the bag that we want. It's not necessarily the one that's gonna make him a number one selling artist, or the artist that's gonna headline Glastonbury. Do you know what I'm saying? But like for the Burna show, I didn't think it was necessary. Do you know what I'm saying? The Dave thing made sense.
Yeah.
It's a hit, and it matched the. Do you know what I'm saying?
And Dave looked gassed to be there, bro.
He looked ecstatic to be there. You know?
I watched the video after that. Apparently, Burna performed without in-ears.
Yeah.
Remember
That's
when Rams had that issue at
because
the Summer Ball,
and he had, I think in-ears he had either a fault or didn't have in-ears in, so he missed the timings. That's why he sounded so bad.
Yeah.
The fact that Burna performed that show,
That's
you've
what
got a
people say,
live
it's
band,
some madness.
you've got choir, you've got the monitors, and then you've got the noise of the audience, and to still be in time and perform at that high level. And I heard we stayed for over an hour.
Yes, he was on stage for a very long time.
Sick.
And do you know what that just says to me? Is that how Burna views his music, and in particular this album, is spiritual, bro. It's like he's fully in sync with everything on stage.
That's it.
He was totally in command. And it's funny because I saw Rams there, innit? Rams was there. Shouts out to Rams. But yeah, it just reinforced like how the total package is supposed to look like. And I feel like Burna's been on this journey where he now knows that this is me, this is what I'm doing. And there was a lot of like political statements within his performance as well. One of my boys was on stage with Burna as well, and he didn't even tell me. I spoke to him that day. I was like, "Rah, bro."
Because
like,
you just spilled the beans on the podcast.
I was like, "Rah, man just spoke to you, innit? Like, what's going on?" He was like,
He's like, "You didn't
it's been
see
a
it."
grueling, like,
nothing much.
He was like, "It's been a grueling, like, couple of days, you know, like, go through rehearsals and this, that, and the other."
Was he on stage singing as well? Was he dancing?
Yeah, he was singing as well. Like,
Sick.
you know, he was part of the choir in the white suits. So it was just. You
were saying earlier about like you don't like the comparison thing, but you see how we just spoke about Burna like this, yeah? He's the front runner, bro.
He is the front runner because I went to see Wizkid at the
Holy
Royal
Trinity
Albert
is Burna, Wiz, and Davido, innit?
Yeah.
But for me, Burna is the clear front runner, the best one in terms of performance, the best body of work,
bro.
the one that for me I feel like represents what Afrobeats at its core.
Yes.
from the evolution of Fela and
The
what he
inspiration.
stood for, the political messaging. I don't feel like I get enough of that from. They're not saying they have to give me that, but I think the last maybe politically inspired song would be like Ojoleba from Wiz, or even, and then obviously he has the song with Femi Kuti Jai Jai and those work on that album, and then he gave us sounds from the other side. I'm like, you want to be over there with Americans that much? These niggas they don't really fuck with you like that, bro.
The thing is
they
that
call
like,
it
I feel like
Afrofusion. They don't know what's going on.
in any genre, like if you've got 3 artists, there's only going to be one that's going to really give you that political message.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because everyone else is all about like
The turn up
and like securing
the
bag or like just being that person. It's just like,
but also to add an asterisk to it as well, I think maybe it would be hard for Davido to do that because he comes from money. We don't want to hear that shit from him. Of course, he's son of a billionaire. I don't want to hear a political angle. It's the truth though, bro.
It is true. And it's just like, you know, like you have let's say the 3 biggest guys in the rap game. You got Drake, Kendrick, and let's say Cole.
But you can say Cole and Kendrick have political messaging together. So.
Yeah, but the biggest one, you're not gonna hear that from him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about the turn up. So I mean, I haven't seen Davido live before.
I've heard it's a monstrosity.
But I've seen clips and all man does is shout. I've seen Wizkid and I loved the show. But the Burna one, I was just like, the clarity in this man.
It's crazy.
Like the poise, like
and
everything.
The is still sharp, fam. An hour in.
Messi, everyone. There was Donnies that was just spraying dollars at the show.
Yeah.
The
Donnies came with their dollars. The Nigerians were in the building, bro.
Yeah, bro. They came with their dollars. Slapping it on, like, there'll be a girl that's walking past, slap a dollar on her head. Just because.
Innit?
Yeah. Bro, that's your missus, fam. I'll lock off the whole SSE arena, bro.
Everyone got to go home.
That's how there's a bomb.
Section E2 folks just slumping bare, man.
Everyone got to go.
But yeah, man, it was an amazing,
amazing
show.
I'm gonna say I missed that. You know, generally, like you got FOMO. Like even all of my stuff was just snap. My Insta story was just that. People at the show, I'm just like, yeah, this look cold.
Yeah.
Even the people that sat in the nosebleed, I would have sat there with them in the sky just to be a part of this history. Bro.
Yeah. It was like I felt that everyone in that arena would have felt the same way that I felt, regardless of the fact that I had good seats or not. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Shouts to Burna. Only gonna go up from here.
For some reason, I just don't. I definitely respect Burna and I listen to him, whatever, but I just don't have no desire to go to a concert of his. In fact, I don't have a desire right now in the mood, like the type of state I'm in, to go to any concerts.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't know why, but like it 100% looks like sick, and I saw people like turning up at home from the stream.
Yeah,
that's mad.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Which is dope.
Yeah,
I don't have no desire to be in the standing section.
Oh yeah, that's hell. Yeah,
that's the ghetto.
The
ghetto. Yeah, like I'm not on it.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, that topped off my weekend very nicely, man.
Six though.
Nah, trust me. Cold. Are you man doing No Nut November?
No,
taking no. Vans, I can't confirm or deny these allegations.
I mean,
that's a social construct.
What is that?
That's to hold the black man back.
Yeah,
what is that?
Man.
That man's doing November, innit?
Why don't you punish yourself like that?
Yeah, this October, listen, November, allow me, bro. I don't need any
all
challenges.
The nuts are just out here, yeah?
Bro, fam, you know I was late?
That's La Solas in the system is going to make a man do a madness.
How much going on to extra time,
Who
baby?
creates these things, though?
The
white man.
Random, yeah.
Who's blame the white man?
He's some random IT guy in his short sleeves.
Yeah,
and brown shoes.
Hey, listen, man, allow me, man. Man's an IT guy in it.
IT crowd over there.
Hey, straight up, man. But yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I look at these things on social media and I'm like, all right, cool. Are people actually taking it seriously? Like,
wait, sorry, you said that you're an IT guy, yeah?
Yeah. I got a short sleeve underneath this.
Yeah, I can tell. But you see,
you can see why he's sitting there.
Hey, but all right, I was listening to a podcast the other day about like IT guys and the IT department becoming obsolete. What do you feel? How do you feel?
I think they're still needed, very much so.
Yeah.
Especially in the organization that I'm in. I pretty much manage 2 offices, so it's just like, all right, cool, I'm needed.
Yeah.
Because when I'm not there, it's a mad thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even working from home is stress sometimes. So, I mean, it depends, innit? Like, in exactly what you do, because IT is very broad. Do you know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the field that you're in. I feel like IT operations is still here, and obviously AI is coming into play as well. So you have to take things into consideration. I don't think that in any job nowadays you're necessarily safe.
Of course.
You kind of always have to kind of like do your thing there for like a year or two, and then look at where's next. Yeah.
It's just one of the things, like, even if AI doesn't take over your job, for me, my message is just to definitely add to your bowl. I feel like that's one thing people stop doing. They stop learning. Yeah, and then when you stop learning, everybody's eventually going to catch up, or things are going to catch up.
100%.
Like them youths in school when we was in year 7, there was 6'1", the fastest youth in Southwark, and that amazing baller. By year 9, that youth's playing right back.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly, man. And like, it's just one of those things that where you can't just become too complacent. Even in this podcast game, do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not the same people that we were. Like, we're not the same. So obviously, to our core, we are, but like, we've always kind of strived to do better in what we're doing. We're just trying to get bigger. We're just trying to get better. We're trying to produce
different guests
better.
on, different conversations.
Yeah.
Even like the small details, having a drop, you know, like introducing the music in the beginning, and just like little things like this is like, all right, cool. We've consciously or subconsciously thought of these things and implemented that within our content, and it's been recognized by people. A lot of people there's still a lot of people to catch up to Off the Cuff, but for the people that have been here through the journey, I'm sure that they've seen it.
100.
And I think that's important to like everyone in what they're doing. They just need to not become complacent and think that everything is secure, because it's not.
It's hard though, bro, because you can all relate to that period when you was looking for work.
Bro, man.
Work itself is almost a job, and then you get the job now, so you want me to start looking again. But I'm here,
yeah,
bro.
I do. And bro, like 7-8 months ago, I was on my face, bro. Like, I was struggling. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, tomorrow is like my officially 6 months. Probation done.
What, we can start moving mad now? What? We out here? No, let me know, fans. I'll pull up to the work with the last
I've got responsibility.
I understand you, bro, man.
It's like, it's just one of those things. You just never know, innit? Like, but you have to have that belief that something is gonna happen for you, but you can't be stagnant. You can't be idle and just think that, oh yeah, it's gonna come to you. You have to do something.
Yeah, you 100% have to do something. And I feel like as long as you can, like, whatever you're doing, as long as you can like kind of quantify it, and you can, it's tangible, you can see it, and you can add it to your bowl. I feel like that's important, because even before this, when I was like trying to leave my job, I was applying for jobs that I wasn't qualified to. I was kind of qualified, but different industries. Yeah. So it was like a super long shot. But all of the jobs that I applied for in creating my business, I've pretty much done the same thing. Yeah. All of the roles that I said, and I might have not been sure that I was able to do, I've done, like doing my own thing right now. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like if you add enough things to your bowl, worst comes to worst, you can always do your own thing. And I just want people to just don't be complacent. Whatever, even if you've been 2 years, 3 years, learn something else, learn something as well, and just keep adding, like, because these guys, man, they're snakes.
And the day and age of being
adding to your resume,
bro. The day and age of being in the industry for 40 years and just retiring and having your pension is gone. We're all around the 30 mark in this room, whether you're a couple years before, a couple years after, bro. Mark this down here. By the time you're 50, I guarantee you might have switched industries 2 or 3 times.
Today,
and within that businesses, different. I've seen people, they become entrepreneurs. They still go back to where you've got to do 100%. Some things, because
Hey man,
you know when you go in the meeting and say, "Oh, we're going in different directions." What direction?
What direction are you going? I'm going there. So
I'm coming. What do you mean?
The direction you're going, my bills are going the same direction. My missus on my neck, and you're telling me you're going in different direction.
Everyone that knows me knows that I don't sit down in it. Like, I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, cool. I understand that We're in a climate where you need to be doing stuff. Otherwise, you'll get left out here, bro. It's just like customer service clerks at fucking supermarkets. You're getting replaced by fucking self-checkout.
Yeah, Doris and them, man, that era's over, bro.
No,
Yeah, man. Learn some skills. Learn some new skills. If you've got a bit of time, like, try and do something, man.
Yeah.
Like, pick up a new skill. Because you never know where it will take you, innit?
Definitely. Speaking of doing stuff, though, special announcement.
Oh,
We back.
We back.
The streets have been calling for it.
I listen to this one, though.
Go on.
Off the cuff exclusive.
Let them know.
Yeah. I just want to say I appreciate y'all. You've been riding with us. We go again. Your boys are back. Off the Cuff Podcast live. #OffTheCuffPod live.
Yes.
Sunday, the 22nd of December.
End of year special. #Christmas special.
Santa will be out there with the gifts. Sebi.
Mistletoe.
I will
send down the crate.
I will be giving away a free bottle of Las Olas.
Love that. Yeah. So you know, the stocking will be full. I just want to have a good time. Myself, Vans, SC will be in the building. Sosa will be in the building.
Sosa's there.
H will be in the building. We just want to gift you lot our end of year special album reviews, our opinions. We'll have a conversation about election because that would have happened by that point as well.
Yep.
I just want to
a lot of games, just fun,
interactive discussion.
And the thing is that like I feel like at the time, a lot of you are gonna have a layoff from work, so we could get lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can.
The following Monday is 23rd. Who really going to be working a couple of days for Christmas?
Are you really going to be working?
Your boss ain't going to be there either. Sally from HR, fuck her. She ain't there either. Yeah. Just come and live your best life. I say that to say this. Tickets are available right now. Yeah. Eventbrite.com or eventbrite.co.uk. The link will be in the description of this podcast.
Yes.
On our socials, Off the Cuff Pod on Twitter, Instagram, my independent socials, False Forever, Twitter, Instagram. You'll see all the news.
My
flyer,
thing too, Mr. Van 7.
Information will be out there.
Look out for that.
I want to see you lot come out and just have a good time. I definitely, like we did last time, I want to do more giveaways. I'm definitely going to be working with some more brands to reach out.
Yes.
Get some more product, merch. Just stuff to say a massive thank you to you guys that have been fucking with us for so long.
Oh, mate.
And I want to end the year with a bang, so,
Yeah, man, there we go, man. Like, so, yeah, everyone that's listening to this, we want to see you out there. 22nd of December, a pre-Christmas, pre-New Year special.
Yeah.
We're going to end this year with a bang. And I hope to see each and every one of you out there, man. Like, it's a pre-Christmas turn up, like I said.
Facts.
We want to see you out there, man. Games for all mistletoes and everything.
Sweet ones will be in the build. Yeah, mistletoe on deck.
On deck. As soon as you walk in, mistletoe, innit? You might have to lips the fucking person at the door.
Relax. Relax, bro. We'll put sauce on the door. You know, be in trouble, fam.